5 seasons of college football, 52 games played, 2,314 defensive snaps. When it comes to evaluating Penn State defensive back Tariq Castro-Fields, NFL scouting departments had a surplus of data points on film to analyze. Enough, they thought, to formulate a complete player profile. And then, once you know it, old TCF went to the NFL Combine and pulled an ace from his sleeve and ran a blistering 4.38 40-yard dash. That's a faster time than first-round corners Derek Stingley Jr. and Sauce Gardner. That's tied for 6th fastest among defensive backs at the Combine. And that time probably motivated a few teams to take a second look at Castro-Field's college tape. Upon further review, there's a lot to like and a lot to dislike. Measuring 6'1" with the wingspan of someone much taller, Castro-Field set the physical standard for what the Penn State prototype corner would be in the James Franklin era. Plenty of height, big frame, just enough speed, and incredibly long arms to wipe away a step of separation or win at the catch point. Castro-Fields excels at press man coverage, although when he wins, it's not often because he's overly physical at the line. Yes, there's some of that on film, but Castro-Fields' main weapon when face-to-face with receivers is his above-average ability to mirror wideouts without resorting to clutching or grabbing. Despite being a long strider and fairly high-hipped, Castro-Fields flourished when he was simply asked to turn and run with the best receivers in the Big Ten. In 2020, Castro-Fields absolutely blanketed Indiana's Ty Freifogel, the eventual Big Ten receiver of the year, holding him to his lowest yardage output of the season. Castro-Fields also did an above-average job shadowing Ohio State speedster Chris Olave this past season, limiting the future first-round pick to 3 receptions and 44 yards total. When playing zone, Castro-Fields' vast experience provides him an understanding of different coverage shells and an overall comfort at various levels. His ability to trigger and drive down on receivers improved throughout his lengthy college career. So, acknowledging all those glowing attributes we just hit you with, it begs the question, why wasn't Castro-Fields more of a difference maker in college? For a guy who played a ton of football, he only had 3 interceptions, the last coming in October 2019 versus Michigan. That's 21 games in a row without a pick. According to PFF, Castro-Fields was thrown at 181 times and only registered 15 pass breakups in 5 seasons. Looking at his senior film, it's almost as if Castro-Fields was aware of his lack of production and tried to force the issue and gamble and jump routes, because when you look at the tape, there's a bunch of really, really ugly reps where he gets toasted on double moves. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, by now you get the point. In 2021, Castro-Fields held the dubious distinction of leading the Nittany Lions in missed tackles with 16. It's been a problem since his freshman year that never got fixed. Castro-Fields is a willing tackler. He's just not very good at it. And considering Castro-Fields will be 24 years old by the end of his rookie regular season, there's no reason to think this deficiency will suddenly improve at the next level. It's quite possible that at this stage, Castro-Fields is mere inches away from his ceiling as a football player. And if that's the case, and there's not much room left to grow and advance, Castro-Fields projects to be an end-of-the-roster depth piece who will probably seesaw between the active roster and the practice squad as a rookie.